Hola, and welcome back to Kim at Home. I'm going to take you down memory lane with some videos of the past. Today's video is a continuation of last week's video. I'm trying to get everything together after being sick in my home. I feel like in December, I always think of different upgrades that I can do in my home to make it more homey. And one thing I really wanted to do is get rid of the benches that were in my kitchen. I found myself not sitting at the table often because I didn't feel like I had much back support. So until I'm rich enough to get a new table, I decided to improvise and just, try to make things better by ordering some different stools. These stools are very comfortable. I did order them from Amazon. I don't remember how much they were, but what I'll do is I'll just link them below in the description box in case you're interested. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Kim, K-Y-M, and I do videos pertaining to home management. So before you leave out, please hit the like button as it helps my channel because I am a small YouTuber. Leave a comment below, say hello so that I can converse with you. And clearly, as you're able to tell, your girl just be rhyming for no reason, okay? So one thing that I was looking for when I was trying to find stools are something that's easy to put together. I like to put stuff together. I don't love to put stuff together. And I also don't want to spend 12 hours trying to put something together like the stand behind me. You know, that black one that you see right there? It took forever. And the door does not close on one side, but it's okay because it's a beautiful stand. And it's also okay to have some imperfections in life. Everything doesn't need to be perfect, right? So obviously that stand isn't perfect. It's okay. It's still beautiful. We still find beauty in it and we're going to keep it moving until we can get another one. You know what I mean? So enough about me pointing out imperfections in my home, which I'm sure everybody does that. How are you doing? What have you been up to? How's your mental health? Mental health check-in. I understand and respect that everybody does not A, celebrate holidays, B, have money to buy things on holidays, and C, some people just don't like holidays at all. So if you're feeling sad about this holiday season, just know A, that you're not alone, and B, that you totally, completely, and utterly are loved. Your presence on this earth is needed, and I need you to believe that. The best thing that all of us can do right now in this holiday season is just to show love because we need so much love in this world. There's so many crazy things going on right now. Sometimes I feel like I live in the Twilight Zone. I don't know if all of you are old enough to know what the Twilight Zone is, but you get where I'm going with that. So whatever your focus is, if it's negative, try to shift that because whatever you dwell on and constantly think about is going to project in this world. So try to spread joy, love, and happiness. Try not to walk around judging people. You don't know what they're going through. You've never walked in their shoes before. And the main thing is what people do in their life is not your business. It doesn't affect you. They don't pay your bills. You don't pay their bills. So just mind your business, but show love and kindness while you're minding your business. So back into the kitchen, these are the stools that I was talking about. Again, they don't have any kind of support. The stool that I'm taking apart right now was a hot mess from the day I bought it. I bought it from Wayfair, but what I will say is they did end up refunding me for this stool, and I never just went out and bought another one because at that time I was really sick and really just needed to focus on myself at that time. And to be honest, this stool isn't something I would even donate to anyone. But the other two stools I'm going to keep just in case we have company over and they need somewhere to sit other than the living room. The footage that you'll see after this will be the next day, and it's me meal prepping, something that I'm trying to get better at doing. Meal prepping can be a little challenging because I can eat leftovers for 1 or 2 days, but after that I'm done. Let me know if you can relate. Leave a comment down below.
Throw your stuff away. Don't hesitate.
This has been marinating for probably about 5 hours. Smells delicioso. And I'm also going to make some squash in the deviled eggs.
Ways will appear in front of you. New wealth too. I know it's a bad day, catching every teardrop. Try to tame a hurricane. Wish you didn't feel alive. But if you try to embrace.
I added some soy sauce and then I forgot to hit record. I hear you. Calm down. I'm about to tell you what's in here, okay? Obviously season with whatever you want to season with, but when I did marinate this, I marinated it in mustard, fresh garlic, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of Lowry seasoning salt. And I only put a little bit of Lowry's on there because I knew I was going to add some soy sauce to my portion of it, not everyone else's portion. As far as the squash, I did add it in here as well, and I kind of mixed it up with the chicken initially to get all those seasonings, and then I separated it. When I tell you, it was so good. It was so good.
Yours taught the opposite. Let's rewire. I know it's a bad day, catching every teardrop. Try to tame a hurricane. Wish you didn't feel alive. Try to tame a hurricane. Wish you didn't feel alive. But if you try to embrace rather than push away, you will find this place getting better day by day. Day by day. Day by day. Day by day.
You'll have to let me know below in the comments if you're the type of person that cooks and cleans at the same time, or do you just dirty up every single dish in your kitchen, eat your food, and then have to clean it up? Let me tell you something. That is why people do not like to clean. If you cook and clean at the same time, it will save you so much time, energy, and all of that great stuff. You can go to bed at night knowing that your kitchen is clean, everything's been wiped down, and you're not gonna have any little critters or bugs or anything like that crawling around. It would be nice if I had an egg chopper. My mom had an old school one when I was growing up, and if I could find one of those, that would be amazing. Now, I know a lot of people like to put their eggs that they smashed up into plastic and then kind of squirt it into the egg yolk. Wait, not egg yolk, the egg white to make it look pretty. I don't care that my food don't look pretty because my food will be good. You can ask anybody in my family. It does not need to look pretty. It needs to be good. That is my goal. The other thing is we eat on fine china, and that is paper plates, because there's a lot of us in this house. Well, there's 4 of us, but we cook 3 times a day, every day almost. We cook a lot, so it's just better for us to eat on fine china. Eat on what you want to eat on though, but just don't come over here judging me for eating on fine china, because I'll just delete your comment and block you. I'm being serious. I think as humans, sometimes we get so caught up and set in our own ways that we're not able to see things differently and see things outside of the box. Just because I do things one way doesn't mean it's right or wrong, and the same with you. And it's okay that we all have differences. That's what makes the world go round. So now I just wanted to show you that I did decorate a little bit. I'm a very minimal decorator because too much clutter gives me the worst anxiety. So I just wanted to show you that I did decorate a little bit. I talk about mental health awareness a lot. I am involved in a movement that brings awareness to mental health in the community in Ohio. I want you guys to ask some questions. What maybe I've been through, tell me what you've been through. That way we can have an open dialect of conversation. And I would like to answer those questions or whatever it is in my next video. And I'll be doing some cooking and just some lightweight housework. Every one of us needs an outlet. Again, because there's so many different things going on in this world. Some people have fear, some people have anxiety, some people are disassociating, but we all need an outlet. We all need somebody to talk to. We all need some support. We all need advice. So let's talk about it. Leave whatever you want below in the comments. If it's something disrespectful, I will just delete and block you. But if it's something that you really need an answer to, or you really need advice on, or maybe it's something that you want to give me advice on, leave it below in the comments and I will address it in the next video. But again, thank you for being here. Don't forget to love on yourself. Say your affirmations. You are worthy and you are needed. Hola and welcome or welcome back to Kim at Home. And then I will also be taking the tree down a little bit later. And then I'll take you on a field trip and show you what we did over the weekend.
'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without you.
It gets really dusty. I live in a dust bucket.
You don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be.
These floors definitely need to be regrouted, if that's even a word, because every time I sweep, there's so much grout that's broken up.
Your eyes, your head is full of whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy.
Moving right along to downstairs. So my kids never finished decorating this tree and I just decided I wanted to take it down. Today is December 26th when I'm taking it down, by the way. Typically I leave things up until the end of January, but yeah, the tree gotta go.
You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be.
So I'm not sure if you were listening to the words of this song or not, but it says, there's a million ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. How true is that statement? Let's break it down a little bit. You have a choice in life, whether or not you want to be happy, sad, miserable, a mean girl, whatever the case may be. The energy that we have, we should be focusing on the good and not the bad, because whatever you put out in this world, you're definitely going to get back. So saying all of that to say, what exactly is it that your purpose is in life? What do you think your purpose is? What are you doing to fulfill that purpose? Start thinking of things that you can do in 2024 to fulfill the purpose that you know that you are desired to have in your life, and things will just fall into place. Yes, you're going to, go through some storms and some curveballs, but at the end of the day, just keep focused. Don't lose your focus, and you will get exactly what you need and be exactly where you need to be in your life at this moment. Along with realizing what your purpose is, the healing has to take place a lot of times first. It doesn't necessarily have to be in that order, but healing really, 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 really will set you free. Like, oh my goodness, if I could pass that on to anybody that I know, trust me when I tell you, healing will set you free from bondage. Healing sets you free from being a people pleaser. Like, how many times have you been labeled a people pleaser? Or how many times have you thought to yourself, I just want to keep the peace. I'm not going to say anything. When you are healed, you're not going to allow people to treat you a certain type of way. And when they do, believe them the first time that they do it, so there doesn't have to be a second and a third time. I just want to let you know that you're not alone in like people hating on you and people being rude and going through different types of situations and that sort of thing. We just have to realize that we have to handle it differently than we have in the past. Because again, you choose the way that your day is going to go by how you react to things. That's the power that you have.
I've got these parts of me and I've lost control. Running frantically with nowhere to go. Felt the pain, felt the shame, believing the lies that the enemy gave. But I'm praying truth will come and live here to stay.
So my nephew, who I am so proud of, runs a nonprofit that brings awareness to mental health in our youth, and I'm a part of it. It's called 614us. Right now we are setting up for Hotcakes with Santa. This was December 23rd. When I tell you that it was a great turnout, I believe it was like 85 kids who registered. We ended up cooking, and then the electricity was like having some issues, so we had to go outside in the rain and cook. So Kim was outside the whole time, okay?
So please don't make me hurt my blood.
It's now Christmas Day. We had Christmas at my sister's house, and I decided I was just going to straighten up some things a little bit because you know how throughout the day things just keep getting messier and messier. I just wanted to try to help out as much as I possibly could. My nephew, he's one of the twins. He decided he wanted to help me. So we were kind of like tag teaming things. He was in the background doing things. So I'm going to just show you like how the kids helped out so much and how much they're just really, really good kids, for real. You sugar.
Why are you so cute?
You gonna clean your shoes up?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, is it all in vain? Then you hit me up and you don't care what other people think of you or say, but you're so cool. You just spoil 'em with your love, got no doubt that you are.
Notice how I impose on everybody's personal space to clean up something? I told you guys I love to harass my family. That's just something that I do.
My space you do, like a candle in the dark. Ooh, getting warmer every time I'm with you. Whoa, lighting up my space you do, like a candle in the dark. Ooh, getting warmer every time I'm with you.
Be sure to go love on somebody who may not be as privileged as you to have family members to spend some time with.
Such a pretty girl. Left town, got a chance in LA. Now you a city girl. Now you wanna party, it's late. You stay over, never over. One more drinking till you're sober. You stay over, never over. One more drinking till you're sober. You said, had a lover boy. Now you're on the other side of the